going on out here, man. You're walking around and they don't know that this society is getting ready to be destroyed. You know, they might come to these tourist spots, look at the sights and all that.
And it'll look something like the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly it. And the elites made that move because they know what's going down. The Illuminati know everything that is going down, man. They know, but they're just trying to fight the prophecies.
And that's why they depict us the other way around. You know, apes in charge, all the black man in charge.
That's right, man.
Could never happen.
No, you know what, man? I actually like that movie, man. Because it's going to be us.
That's right, isn't it?
See? With chains around their neck, and it talks about that in the scriptures.
And you notice the last thing which indicates is the Statue of Liberty, which is all bent and crooked and lying in the sand, because there is no liberty.
That's right. So that shows.
And where did that come from? France, who you were speaking about before.
So
they shipped that over.
See, that's heavy. That's deep.
It is.
That's deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And remember, they can always research and do their own research on some of the things we're saying or what you've been saying. Research.
Yeah, that's right. Because Illuminati, they've got the records and all that, man. They can do archaeological digs to any region of the earth. There's places they go where you're not allowed. They'll seal it off.
Even in our own country.
Yeah, even in
Africa.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? Israel's our land, bro. Israel's our land, man. That's our land.
That's an extension, isn't it?
That is our land, man.
Absolutely.
I don't deal with the land of Africa, you know. We deal with Israel. See?
Keep it real.
You know what I mean? Because Africa was ruled by the so-called Hamites. We're from Shem, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now, all the nations in the ancient world were dark. This is why people are confusing us with Africans, just because it was on the west coast. Now, when you read the archaeology, it tells us that during the time of the Roman persecution, Israelites fled into the west coast of Africa, so we was amongst them. But we ain't them. We are King David and all that got delivered at King Moses that got delivered out of Egypt. We're that raw line. We're not the Egyptians or the Ethiopians. You know what I mean? But that's
but I mean, again, and that's the point in saying, I actually look at black people, look at the whole extension as from Africa all the way out, because at one point they used to say Egypt, what the Greeks called it, which is a word I really hate, Nubia, Kemet or Kush, or all of that land. They used to say that wasn't African, and in fact white people had built that. Remember all that they were teaching in Oxford and all them universities. When we came over to Europe and built the first universities, and we were scholars and members there at Timbuktu, Sankore, Mali, all of these places, like you said, the west coast of Africa was a place where our riches were. And what we have to understand is, and what the people need to research on, the riches never ever have decreased. They're still taking our resources now. They still have our diamond mines. They still own everything.
As I said, bro,
which is ours.
As I said, there's a difference between the blacks and the Jews. There's a big difference, man. You know what I mean? They're not our people, man. I know that's a big controversial thing to say. But you know,
that's another story, isn't it, brother?
Yeah. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Oh, this is Isaiah 13:1, by the way. Why this voice of mine, you know. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them. That's what's happening now. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger. Check that scripture, and it says, even them that rejoice in my highness. See? The noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Talking about America. Now, bro, the Spirit's just leading me into other places. You know, I got these notes. I don't even feel like hitting them, you know, bro.
and sometimes it's a revelation what God is revealing to you.
Yeah, man, I don't even feel like getting these notes.
And to actually bring them down, and it's bringing it down, as in the fire they've caused will bring total destruction, and it seems like total destruction is the only solution.
Yeah. Let me just wrap up this note. I don't even feel like getting the notes, bro. It's kind of deep. The Spirit's just leading me somewhere else. This is the book of Psalms. 149. Sorry, 140. Psalms 149, and I start at 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Now, who are the saints of the Most High? The Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans. Okay. And the native tribes, they're the people of Israel, the 12 tribes. All the Indians throughout North, South and Central America, and the blacks in this country, they're the real people of the Most High. And it says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth. What's the high praises of the Most High? Knowing the truth. Jesus Christ was a black man. Okay, the white man's a bunch of them devils. Okay, because you got our people that are walking around here. Yeah, and a lot of our people need to be killed as well, man. See? But anyway,
what's up?
You know, it says to execute judgment. Sorry, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. So that's what the Most High called his elect to do. Execute judgments upon the people and the other nations. Okay? And it says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Now you mentioned that movie, Planet of the Apes. So they know about that stuff, man. And
iron, that's what they're using it there. That steamed them off as well. More the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, but this is talking about us putting them in check.
Exactly.
In slavery.
Again.
Yeah, all these nations that ain't of the nation of Israel have to go down according to the scriptures. It says to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. So that's the Psalms of David. Now when David was in power, what did he do? He put under subjection the Edomites, the Moabites, all these other nations. Now what was David known as? A man after the Most High's heart. So it's the Most High's will to have all these other nations in slavery, and the ruling class, which is the house of David, to be ruling. And I'll go to Amos 9, because that's what's going to happen, bro. After the destruction of this empire, Christ is going to come back looking as like a black man, angelic force with white wool.
That's right. That's right.
And we're going to put all these nations into check according to the scriptures, man. See, they're going to get put in chains.
Black man.
That's right, man. This is Amos chapter 9 and 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. So you ain't gonna have the breaches are gonna, there's gonna be no heathens getting let in this thing. That's what he's talking about, man. You got Revelations 11.
Behold, I am black but comely.
Yeah.
Solomon.
Yeah.
David.
So the house of David is what the Lord's dealing with. And the house of David are back here. All the brothers you see that are doing the works. You got a lot of punks out here that are claiming that they're the prophets of the Lord, and they don't know what they're talking about. Bunch of punks, bunch of clowns.
They won't follow.
You know what I mean? Bunch of fools. It says, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the days of old. So see, that's a prophecy. And when has that been fulfilled? That hasn't been fulfilled yet. You can't talk about the Zionist state over there now. They're in the house of David. They're the Kaisers. That goes back to the 700s.
Ashkenazi again.
See?
The
Ashkenazi Jews from the Black and Caspian Sea. They're fake Jews. Now that war with Hitler and all that was just an opportunity for them to go into Israel and claim it as their land. It's not their land. Okay. And another thing about them false Jews. Okay. That was in 1949 when that happened. That they set up the Zionist state. Now, I think it was a man from England called Arthur Bayflow, which wrote a letter which basically was about all that, man. So it was all set up by the Illuminati, all that stuff, and that's garbage. You know what I mean? So them people ain't the real Jews. They're going and walking around with the Yannickas talking about Yehudi and all that. If that was the truth, Christ will be with them, because Christ said when we get restored, he's going to be with us. The house of David, see? They're a bunch of imposters, a bunch of scums.
That's right.
They own the Diamond District and all that, man. They're fake, man.
That's right.
The fakes. The real Jews, according to the Bible, okay, are the tribe of Judah, which is the blacks in the region of America, and so forth. Okay. It says that they may